Yes, y'all. What's going on? Happy new morning, happy new afternoon, happy new evening. Wherever you are in time, wherever you are in the world, know that you are loved, that God loves you, that you are respected, that you can do anything you put your mind to, and know that nothing can stop you. Welcome, Fly Above World family. It's your boy Marcus. I hope you are well, blessed, highly favored, walking in the greatness of God. Hey, and even if you're experiencing challenges, know that I'm praying for you. Know that you got a community. You got more for you that are against you. God's got your back, all right? Well, I know you ain't seen me in a couple of days. Your boy is still new to this YouTube channel thing, y'all. And just a transparency moment. Like, one thing that I have always struggled with, like, is consistency. It's like consistency. I get really excited about stuff. And then after time gets going, I'm just like, all right, let me move to something new. So I've been praying in this season. I know y'all last video we were talking about praying and fasting. We're still in that consecration, prayer and fasting time. And during this prayer, like my internal like discussion with myself and with God has been like, God, help me to stay consistent. God, give me the energy. Give me some inspiration. Help me to stay inspired. Help me to stay motivated. And y'all, I have been experiencing challenges and attacks on that. Like little spurts of inspiration will come, little spurts of creativity will come. I'll put out some stuff on social media, and sometimes it's just like, man, it's not the feedback I'm looking for, and it just gets me discouraged sometimes. So I know we've all been there. Some of you all might be there right now, where you're really pushing out some creative content, or you're creating new designs, you're putting them out there, and you're looking for the feedback from your friends and family, but you're just not getting to the responses you're looking for, you know. And that happens in life, and sometimes not your friend's fault or your coworkers or whatever. It could just be the algorithm. It just might be that, you know, Facebook or YouTube or wherever it is you're sharing your content, it might not see. It might not be able to spread it to everybody. So I'm learning not to take it personally. I'm learning to keep on trucking. But especially today, I'm like, I have to reach out to my community, my people, for my subscribers, my 11 subscribers. I love y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Like, oh, that means so much for you to take your time out and join this Fly Above World family and listen into the content that's coming. So today, let's get straight to it. I want to talk about ways that you can get inspired. So if you're feeling like you're in a creative slump or writing block or mental block, and you just want to try to get past it so you can get back to your inspirational vein, flow, your vibes, you know, get all that stuff aligned, I want to talk about that today. And I found a helpful 25-step process, simple way to become inspired again and get motivated again. So let's talk about it. Number one is change your environment. So sometimes we get so stuck on a wheel of staying in one place. We're kind of used to our surroundings. We got the same desk, same laptop, especially now with this time where, you know, the pandemic has been happening and there's been social distancing, and a lot of places of work have moved people home. So a lot of us are at home 90% of the time, sometimes, you know, less than that. But we're spending a lot more time at home, sometimes a lot more time in front of computers and in front of our phones. And, the internet can give you some inspiration, but there are so many different things out. Like if you just take some time and stop and just take a walk, outside, go to a park, just in a new scenic environment, a new place, take a drive somewhere. And sometimes those, getting out of that consistent mindset or that same routine, breaking that routine sometimes can be beneficial and spark a brand new idea. You see something along the journey, you're just like, oh shoot, that reminds me of such and such, and it just sparks a wave of creativity. So change your environment, and if you have to, take your laptop, go in the living room sometimes, or take your laptops, go outside if it's warm where you are. Right now it's cold out, so I wouldn't really be going outside to work. I'd be freezing. But, if that works for you, you like the cold, do it. Anyway, let's move to number 2. All right, Learn something new. Learn something new, right? So let's say, you have a business and you have a specialty skill set. You're in the business where you create things, or you're in the business like myself where you're designing and creating content. Sometimes, the trends are always moving forward. And sometimes if you're not careful, you don't pay attention to those trends, or you don't stay educated, you can fall behind. And then there are some times where it's just like, you know, you'd be surprised at what skills or abilities and things your brain can still learn and adapt to. It's not just, when kids are like at 4 to 6 and 7 age where the brain starts to absorb information. Like if we learn something new and put our hands like, hey, I'm going to build something. I'm going to try to learn how to braid hair. I'm going to learn how to skate. I'm going to learn how to, whatever that thing is, challenge that mind to grow a new muscle. Get a new skill set, and you'll never know how that'll charge up your existing skill set, your existing thing that you're working on, and inspire some really creative ideas. All right, cool. Number three. So everybody has New Year's resolutions. Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. Create a vision board, y'all. Create a vision board for your new year. Like if you got a cork board, go to Target, get you a cork board, put it up on the wall, cut out some papers, print out some stuff from Google Vision that you see for yourself and your future for the year. Put it before you. Put it in front of your desk. I'm telling you, it's gonna keep you motivated. It's gonna inspire some creative ideas. Hey, number 4, and I kind of touched on this earlier about change your environment, but this is get back to nature, y'all. Like God made the world for us to walk in it, to enjoy it, get out, get the fresh air in, go out here right now. It's snowing where I am, play with the snow, get your kids out. Me and my kids went out earlier today. We walked, we played in the snow, threw snowballs. It was awesome. Nature is beautiful and inspires some great creative ideas. Number 6, try a new creative art form, okay? So push yourself outside of your comfort zone of where you're used to being creative. Push yourself to try something new, a new medium. If you're used to painting with Conte crayons, step out, paint with some oils or watercolors, some things that's gonna make you, appreciate and see the value holistically of the skill set of art. Or you just never know, pottery, those things, using your hands and creating something new. Man, I'm telling you, it's a good inspirational boost. Cool. Number 7. So we're only gonna do 10, y'all. There's a lot on this list. I'm gonna put the link down here for you to check it out later on for yourself to get the whole 25 list. We're gonna do 10 of them, okay? Number 7. Keep a notebook to jot down ideas. So many times we get so many cool ideas and we just keep them in our head and they just disappear. And I find as a writer, as a content creator, when I get an idea, I gotta write it down. I gotta write it down quick. I gotta either put it in my phone, but there's a special motor that happens when you take a pencil or a pen and you open up that paper and you write it down and you see the actual words come to life onto the paper. It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe, it's a different energy that comes with that, and that sparks some amazing creativity. Cool. Number 8, learn the history of your craft, right? Study the greats that came before you. If you're in a specific field of sales, study the greats that came before you. Get books on the topic. Show how that skill set worked in the past and how it's working in the present. That'll spark ways of you seeing the future and saying like, how can I grow this thing or build upon the forefathers or foremothers that came before us that has done this thing? How can I build off of what the success they've already made? Number 9, research others in your field and see what they're doing. Okay, listen. If you listen to music, you listen to songs, there's trends, there's waves, right? But everybody is inspired by somebody. You can ask Chris Brown, like, hey, Chris Brown, man, who were you inspired by growing up? He's going to say Michael Jackson. He's going to say whoever, New Edition, whoever, there's people that came before us, that have been trailblazers that we can see and model our styles after, and create our own sound. Borrow some things, like, you never know. Look and see what others in your creative field are doing, how they're growing, tools that they're using. Use those tools. Listen, use those tools for your benefit so that you can be at par, so that you can stay ahead of the curve and produce great content. And finally, y'all, here we go. This one impacts me because I know I have a certain playlist. It's like, this is my design playlist. I'm putting on my Coldplay. I'm putting on whatever Hillsong. I'm putting on, Fab, whatever. I have a wide variety of things I listen to anyway. But number 10, y'all, listen to new music. New music. Seek out music that's different than what you usually listen to on a day-to-day basis. Like, man, just step out your comfort zone. Play some jazz, play some rock, play some country, listening to those lyrics, see how they put them together, and see what changes, what ideas, generate in your mind. I'm telling you, like, new music gives a different energy, a different vibe for you that you might not be used to, but it might be good for you. You might love it, okay? There are 25 total things that's on this list. That link will be listed at the bio in our description below. So please, take time to click that link to see the complete list. And I want to hear from you. If you don't see something on that list that you implement, that helps you inspire, that keeps you motivated, keeps you inspired, that gives you energy, like, link those things down. Let's talk about those things, you guys. Like, I'm always open to learning something new. And this list is just 25. There could be hundreds of different things you can do, to bring some inspiration, to get you out of a block or whatever the case may be. Hey, know that I love you. Know that I appreciate your valuable time, that you are loved. I appreciate you. If nobody told you that you're loved, know that you are loved by me. You're loved by God. And love yourself. Really love yourself. Say I love you to yourself. It works. It really works. Hey, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, like button down there, and we will see you next time at Fly Above World. Peace.